Hello everybody. So today I want to talk about calculus. The topic that is about differential equations. So now I want to show you how to answer. The first thing we need to find about complementary solutions and particular solutions. So I will put yc, that is about e to the power of lambda s. Then we go to first derivative of yc, and we have lambda e to the power of lambda s. Later that, we need to go second derivative of yc, and we have lambda square e to the power of lambda s. So because this is about complementary solutions, so I will put this one equals to number 0. So I will put this one go in here, this one go in here, and this one go in here. So e to the power of lambda s, we can do about factorization. Now we need to find the solutions of this one. So we got lambda equals to e to the power, lambda equals to 1 plus the square root of number 5 over number 2, and lambda equals to number 1 minus the square root of number 5 over number 2. So after we got this one, we have yc, that is about c number 1 e to the power of this one in here. And c number 2 e to the power of 1 minus the square root of number 5 over number 2s. About particular solution, because the question they ask about undetermined coefficient, and the second one, that is about variation of parameters. So I will go to two ways in here. The first one, that is about yb. So I will put about 8e to the power of negative s. Later that, we need to go first derivative of this one, and we have negative 8e to the power of negative s, and second derivative of yb, and we have positive 8e to the power of negative s. So we have this one. Now I will put this one go in here, this one go in here, and this one go in here. So negative and negative, we have positive. So this one we have negative. So we simplify, and this one equals to this one. So 8 equals to number 2. So we put number 2 go in here. And this is the first way. Now we go to the second one. That is about variation of parameters. So I will put about y number 1. That is about this one. And y number 2, that is about this one. And 3s, that is this one. So for this one, we need to find the Wronskian between y number 1 and y number 2 in here. So that is about the matrix between y number 1 and y number 2. Later that we need to do first the derivative of y number 1 and first the derivative of y number 2. So y number 1, that is this one. And y number 2, that is this one. Later that we need to do first the derivative of this one, so we have like this. And this one too. So to determine about this matrix, we have the formula in here. So 8 multiplied by D minus C multiplied by B. So we can apply this one go in here. And then we got like this. So this one multiplied by this one. So when we simplify, we got 1 minus with the square root of number 5 over number 2 e to the power of s minus this one. Now we simplified. We have negative the square root of number 5 e to the power of s. Now in this one we have yb, so we have negative y number 1, and then we have the integration y number 2 gs over the Wronskian of y number 1 and y number 2 ds plus y number 2, and we have the integration y number 1 gs over the Wronskian of y number 1 and y number 2 ds. Now we put the number go in here. Y number 1, that is about this one. And y number 2, that is this one. gs, that is this one. and Wronskian, that is this one. Now we go to the next one. So number 2 and negative of the square root of number 5, I will put outside negative go in here. We have positive. So that should be like this. So this one, we simplify the power. So we have e to the power of negative number 3 with the square root of number 5 over number 2 s ds, and the second one we do the same. Negative number 3 plus the square root of number 5 over number 2 ds. So the formula to do this integration. So I in here, that is about this one. So we have like this. And the second one. So we need to simplify this one and this one divide by this one. So we have like this. So we have number 5 minus number 3 with the square root of number 5 over number 5. This one we minus this one. So we have negative s. Now we do similar for this one. So we have number 5 plus number 3 with the square root of number 5 over number 5 e to the power of negative number 1 s. So we combine two fractions in here. And this one we have number 2. So that's why we have the same answer in here. Now we have y equals to yc plus yb. Yc, we just have this one. And yb, that is this one. This is the end. Thank you for watching.